much of what you've talked about through your career has been in support of the advancement of women across a variety of fields, and your impact, as we've talked about earlier, has been tremendous. One of the aspects which I spoke about earlier, which has been really helpful to me, is the advice you've given to men about how to advance women. So can you give us a summary of some of what you expect men to be doing now in today's society, in today's market economy, to help close the gender pay gap that we spoke of earlier, to be better mentors to women, to be better sponsors of women? What should men be doing that you don't see men doing right now?
Well, I think we should all be naming unfairness whenever we see it. You know, so if men are in a group that's all male, they can say, where's the other half of the human race? You know, there's something wrong here. You know, they're condescending to me. You know, so if everybody is all white or all, I don't know. I mean, we can just name it. We can ask each other what we make. You know, it's the one thing we actually know. You know, we know our salaries. We don't usually share our salaries. But I would say at the most fundamental and long term, the most important thing that men can do is raise children as much as women do. Or raise their sons to raise children, whether they're going to have kids or not. I mean, I don't have children, but I was raised to raise children. So I was raised to have the qualities necessary to raise children, to be empathetic, pay attention to detail, be patient, all those things. Right. Those qualities are called feminine, but they're not. They're human. And men become whole people, boys become whole people when they are raised in that way. And girls could become whole people when they are raised with, you know, sports and being in the world outside the home. It's not rocket science. It's shared humanity. And I really think it's what we need to do is stop thinking about women's problems over here in a silo and understand it's fundamental to everything. Because the invention of gender roles, which is gender's invented, race is invented, deep, you know, we can't mistake how deep it goes, but it's also an invention. And it comes from societies relatively recently in human history, especially here on Manhattan Island, where we are, that said, okay, men are going to control reproduction, and therefore the bodies of women. And so we got these masculine, feminine roles, which are ridiculous. You know, they're depriving everybody. They're shortening men's lives, you know, by 5 years, we once figured out. The masculine role is killing men. Who else has you 5 extra years of life to offer you? You know? But it really is about developing, I mean, thinking of the full circle of human qualities. So the most reliable ally, I think, is somebody who's doing it for enlightened self-interest. So men who are, yes, they're doing it for women and they're doing it because it's just and right, yes, but they're also doing it for themselves in a deep way.